don't have to smile your way through pain. You don't have to pretend everything is okay. If you do, it becomes toxic positivity, and that's spiritual gaslighting. And it's time we talk about. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, welcome and welcome. And for those who are returning viewers, hi. Basically today's video is about toxic positivity. I figure most people don't know how to tell the difference, and that's why I'd like to dig deeper, and I hope it helps. So without wasting any more time, let's get into today's video. Go by Melissa for those who don't know me, and welcome to my channel. Is this lie we've been sold, especially in spiritual circles, that if you're not constantly happy, you're not aligned? That sadness means you're blocked. That anger means you're unhealed. But emotions are not the enemy here. They are sacred messages. Emotions are literally just sacred messages. And sometimes the most healing thing you can do is stop pretending and start feeling. As much as feeling can be so hard and so painful, it's so much worth it. Try it. If you haven't, try it. What is toxic positivity? Toxic positivity is where you are expected to suppress anything negative to stay likable, spiritual, or high vibe. It's when you post your heartbreak and people say, just focus on gratitude, be grateful that he left your life. It's when you feel exhausted and they tell you, but at least you're still alive. It's literally spiritual bypassing dressed as empowerment. For example, because I like giving examples, someone grieving a loss is told everything happens for a reason, instead of being held in compassion. Example 2. A woman experiencing burnout is actually told, you just need to raise your frequency. Can you imagine you experiencing burnout and someone tells you just need to raise your frequency? I mean, who told them your frequency is not raised? Let's talk about why toxic positivity is dangerous. Of course, anything toxic is dangerous, but let's talk about why toxic positivity is dangerous. When we silence pain in the name of good vibes, we disconnect from the truth, from our true selves. We shame the very emotions that lead us to healing. You can't heal what you do not feel. I'll say that again. You can't heal what you do not feel. That's not alignment, that's avoidance. And avoidance breeds trauma. So that means you'll always be operating from a place of trauma instead of operating from a place of healing and safety and growth. You'll be operating from a place of wound and trauma. Let's talk about the truth about real healing. Real healing is raw. Real alignment actually includes rage, anger, sadness, grief, doubt, and shadow. Because those are part of human emotions. You're not less spiritual because you cry. You're not less spiritual because you're angry. You're not less spiritual because you feel rage. You're not less spiritual because you feel doubt. None of those emotions make you less spiritual. You're actually not less powerful because you broke down. Cool? You're a whole human, you're not a manifestation machine. So you are allowed to feel, you are allowed to be disappointed. You're human. Feel it all. Actually, that's the only way. The only way is through. Feel your emotions. Feel your emotions and stop avoiding them. What to do instead? Feel fully. That's the first thing you need to do. Feel fully. Let yourself express all your emotions without any shame. Cry without feeling shame. Be angry, have rage without feeling guilty or shame. Acknowledge what you feel it all, whether it's good emotions or negative emotions. 2, you need to hold space for duality. You can be grateful and still be grieving. Just the other day, I made a video about stop telling me to enjoy and be comfortable being alone, because who told you I'm not? The same thing applies here. You can still be grateful and still be grieving. I can still be grateful that I have evolved, I have all this, and I can still be grieving. Like, someone can hurt my feelings, a situation can disappoint me, and I'm allowed to feel that. It doesn't mean because I am a spiritual being vibrating on a higher frequency, I am not, I'm just supposed to, or even I don't have to be vibrating on a high frequency. It doesn't mean because I am a spiritual being having a human experience, I am not allowed to grieve or be sad or be angry or feel any emotion that is referred to as negative by society. During my healing journey, I am actually supposed to feel it all. When I feel like I want to cry, I'm supposed to cry. When I feel I want to scream, I'm supposed to scream. When I feel I have rage, I'm supposed to be going to a rage room or journaling down my rage. I'm not supposed to be avoiding it. Avoiding it, like I said before, will only breed trauma. 3, you need to surround yourself with safe people. And when I say safe people, I mean surround yourself with people who don't police your energy. Surround yourself with people who honor your humanity. And when someone is policing your energy, you will know. You'll just feel like you can't be yourself fully around them, because if you do this, they don't like it, and this is what you want to do, and it's something that won't affect them negatively. So yeah, let your altar hold your truth, not your mask. Don't wear a mask. This generation is full of people who wear masks knowingly and unknowingly, but don't be caught being one of them. You know better. You don't have to be a walking light beam every day. You don't have to be positive every day. You actually cannot. You're not here to be palatable. You're here to be real. So stop performing and start honoring. Start healing honestly, authentically, and spiritually. Just know, in spirituality, without honesty, spirituality is just an aesthetic. I'll say that again. Without honesty, spirituality is just an aesthetic. And healing without shadow is just pretense. Well guys, this brings me to the end of my video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it because it's been a rough couple of weeks. Actually, I'm so grateful for the friends that I have. I reached out to one of my friends and he held my hand through it. But as much as I felt like I was alone, I knew all along I wasn't, because I have a really huge divine team and they're always by my side. But I really feel like as much as you might have a very powerful divine team backing you up, you also just need to have human friends, even if it is just one. At times you just feel like talking to the divine and ranting to the divine is fine, but you want to rant to a human being. You just want a human being to know how you feel. So let's depopularize toxic positivity. Thank you for watching. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Your support goes a long way. If you've watched it this far, thank you and thank you. Bye guys, till we meet again.